Hi, today we're going to be talking about one theory behind your misbehaving penis. My name is Fran. I'm a sex counselor. I support men in getting more of what they want in the bedroom. We're going to be reading all about it from the book, The Existential Importance of the Penis. Let's dive right in. In many cases of male sexual dysfunction that I have treated, the author says, I have conceptualized the sexual shutdown as a protective reaction to the triggering of an earlier trauma. And the author talks about traumas earlier in the book, includes the more overt ones, such as experiencing physical or sexual abuse. Maybe you viewed domestic violence as a child, then the less overt ones, such as experiencing emotional abuse. Maybe there was an absent parent, or maybe a parent struggled with substance abuse. So please consider the full gamut of traumas as you think on this theory. If one subscribes to the theory of a protective unconscious, many sexual dysfunctions can be understood as the protective unconscious, sounding an alarm that is designed to alert the man that he may be engaging in an activity that might place him in a dangerous or extremely vulnerable position. This alarm then communicates through the penis that the man may be placing himself in a precarious situation, and although his conscious mind is telling him to move forward, his unconscious mind seeks to protect him from excess vulnerability by pulling him back at the moment of greatest connection and fusion with another body. In this way, the penis speaks. The penis reflects our protective unconscious's hyper-arousal or constant scanning of the environment for potential dangers. Other authors have also spoken to the idea that our genitals or other parts of our body speak for us to protect us from unconsciously perceived dangers. The author says the pain is there. When you close one door on it, it knocks to come on in somewhere else. Of course, the man is unaware of what is occurring in his unconscious mind, unless you do the work, of course, and often fails to associate his body's reaction with past trauma. If we recall Levinson et al.'s comment, Levinson is a researcher that the author referenced earlier in this book, that when considered from the perspective of trauma, behaviors are considered as symptoms rather than as problems. We get a clear picture of why and how the penis speaks. This would suggest that most sexual problems are not really about sex per se, but rather are a symptom of some underlying condition that is being expressed in a sexual manner. And I'm screaming this. When the trauma is relational, what better means of expressions of fear of vulnerability than a protective sexual distancing or shutdown? The body is genius. So I would love to get your take on this theory. If you would like to discuss this further, I offer one-on-one support. And if I don't hear from you, I am wishing you the absolute best day of your life. Bye.